Aloha to all of you, it's me, Seashell Surf, and I'm down at Nāwiliwili Harbor in Kalapaki Bay. I'm here on the island of Kauai. We're going down to Nāwiliwili Harbor and Kalapaki Bay, located on the southeast side of Kauai. We're approaching the Harley-Davidson rental place, and we have the small hog down here and the big boar hog on top of the building. And really, these aren't the only boar you're going to see here on the island of Kauai. We have a large population of wild boars and pigs that come on down to the mountain. Across the street over here is actually the Humane Society up the road a little bit there. And we've been seeing all kinds of boars on the side of the road between here and the south. Nāwiliwili means the wili trees. And Kalapakī, the correct pronunciation of the bay behind me, means either double-yolked egg or a water spout dancing around on the ocean. And here we have a smaller than usual love boat cruise ship that's in the harbor. It's a beautiful ship. We're going to look it up to see what it's doing here at Nāwiliwili Harbor. Every time I come down here, I think about the time I went fishing and I caught a papio, which is a baby trevally. This is a popular fish for eating, especially the adult ulua. I've had smoked, honey-smoked ulua, and it was tasty. You're looking at Haupu Mountain from the east side as opposed from the south side where we normally are. And you can tell by its beautiful profile. And just up the stream from here is the Menehune fish pond. The alakoko said to have been made by the Menehune, which are small people, and it has been restored and looking wonderful. Here's a point of interest. You see up in the mountains there's this predominant looking peak. They call it the Queen Victoria profile. At the top is her crown. And then she has her finger pointing up. They call it the Queen Victoria profile. And you're looking out at the historical Nini Point, Nini Lighthouse, also called the Nāwiliwili Harbor Lighthouse. And it was originally built in 1897 and it was wooden. In 1932, it was renovated and it now stands at 86 feet and is made of concrete. The Nini Point Lighthouse is on the list of the Maritime Heritage Program. That program seeks to document and protect nationally significant maritime resources, such as this one. The lighthouse was even shelled by the Japanese and reopened after World War II. And just in case you wanted to, no swimming, no jumping, no diving from the pier. This area down here, the jetty, is land known as Kipu Kai. And it is a ranching area, and many times you see this mountain range known as the Hoary Head Mountains from the south side. So this is a privately owned area, and it has some beautiful waterfalls up the river as well, but a lot of times you see the other side of this mountain, and there are also caves along the shoreline that leads you back to Keoniloa Bay, which is where we normally see it from. This cruise ship is a much smaller one. It is the Azamara cruise ship, and it arrives here on its way to Tahiti, or at least it goes to Tahiti. So this is my first time I've seen it, and it's a beautiful boat. This ship was built in 1999 in a shipyard in France for Renaissance cruises. And apparently for a small boat, it has a big history. Let's move on to a little bit of history about Nāwiliwili itself here, and this building, which today is a self-storage building. Originally, this was the Nāwiliwili Bulk Sugar Storage Facility, and it's the most visible historical landmark here at Nāwiliwili Harbor. This building was built in 1949 for the processing and shipment of sugar in bulk. And a lovely Kauai rooster out looking for breakfast. Let's head back over to the bay known as Kalapaki Bay and beach area in front of the Kauai Surf Hotel. And as you look out towards the break wall there, this was a resort built back there by the airport runway. We have a few houses, and this is the original Kauai Surf Hotel, in which the famous Ku'ulepunua had her hula show there. It was the place to go if you wanted to feel like stepping back in time at an original Hawaiian luau. And you may recognize this place from Raiders of the Lost Ark in the opening scene with the water aircraft. And now it's time for a sweetheart sunset. Hau'oli la ho'oipoipo. Happy Valentine's Day. It's truly been a pleasure for me, Seashell Surf, to share this sweetheart sunset with all of you. Hau'oli ho ipo ipo. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Until we meet again, a hui ho and aloha.